you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight.
Tim's up here cutting a swale, basically just a little tiny trench with a mound on the opposite side. He's cut this down right here, put a taper on all of this, so all the water from up there will run here, and then he's putting a grate on it back there, so everything shedding down will fall this way and into the pond here. So we'll end up having to replant the field. We never really did plant, I guess we did years and years and years ago. We put seed down, but we'll put proper seed down this time, so it'll do what we want it to do this time.
A lot more usable with that paper.
Yeah, that cut, so it'll just capture everything. So rather than evacuating the property like now, it will, you know, we'll catch it right here, and then we can always pump out of here.
Drain here?
That is.
Not really drain.
It's a drain, and we've got it on a pipe, so we can actually remove that pipe if the water level ever got that low.
Okay.
If we had a drought or anything, we could continue to, we could just pull that top.
Gotcha.
But the thought is we'll pull from cleaner water up higher, and then if we need to, we'll just get in there and, yep. By the time you see that, you know you're where you can stand.
So goal is it'll catch everything running off the
Yep.
field here and funnel it in.
Yep, in a big rain it will. Small rain won't do nothing, but a big rain, it'll go this way.
That's where it matters.
It sure smells good.
What's that?
Just the dirt.
Shitty dirt.
What how many mats do you think we need?
Huh?
How many control mats do you think you need?
Shit, I don't know. I didn't even measure them. I don't know how many square feet they cover.
How many did we
I
get
haven't
last
measured
time?
this either.
All they had, which was
9, 13.
a little over 10, not much over. So you want to start with 10 and go from there? Or
Right.
probably grab
How
15?
many did we use on back there?
I don't know for sure. I
Thought
want to
it was
say
like-
we wound up with just under 15 of them.
Okay. I'd say get 10.
Get 10, we'll go from there. I can grab some more later if need be.
We're assuming they have 10.
Yeah.
They said they reordered them. Why didn't they actually?
Got
do
a
it?
half a bag of seed, but I get 2 more.
2 more bags.
Yeah.
Fescue. It's the fescue.
Fescue, it's the turf.
Yeah, it's the turf fescue
Turf seed.
for sport fields. What is this right here? See, I always thought this was Bermuda that does this, but I think every grass does this.
I don't know how much of this is what we planted, but we've seeded this whole hill.
Yeah, we've put clover in, we've put deer plot in,
Fescue.
we put fescue in, we put I think we've put Bermuda. We put all kinds of stuff in, but we haven't in forever.
Yeah, it's been a few years. So where this comes out right over here.
What do you mean it comes out?
The drum.
Yeah.
Put like a hose bib on that, or
Yep.
just run it off the.
There's a hose fitting just like all the others.
Perfect. That'll be fun.
Look at Bigfoot. Magnus.
Walking around.
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, cool. So it runs to an actual spigot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be neat.
And then we've got the pumps. I mean, we can always pump more volume if we need to.
If you really had to, you could plant this whole field and water it.
Yeah.
Whether that be raised beds or whatever it happens.
I think row houses, man. And then some chicken tractors.
Regardless of the scenario, we've got water for it.
I think we run chicken tractors this year.
Turn around
And then
do a food plot next year.
And then no, every time we move it, we just put some seed down for something we want to grow there. All right, so grab the card, hook the trailer up,
And then grab him once I'm ready.
take
to roll.
Charlie Sheen with you.
Charlie Sheen.
Once upon a time I had 9 lives. I could take the front and back the same night. I could be a party girl or a guy. Whatever I wanted, that was my life. I don't wanna brag it, my stilo. More like only talking to my pillow. I
guys guess where I am? Take a guess. Tractor Supply. I'm gonna load up 20 bags of this soil right here. While I was here, I keep seeing these, so I picked one up, and it shows that it slots together kind of like the metal racking shelf does. I just figured I'd try this out. It's metal. I don't think there's a bottom in it, but my thought was we could use the plastic recycled decking material as a base and then elevate it up on cinder blocks so it's raised. And these are about 50 bucks. They're pretty light. They would ship for sure easily, but I thought we would check this out. I keep seeing stuff like Birdie's beds, and there's all kinds of good stuff out there. They're about 150, 200 bucks. This one's 50, you know, it's the same but different. It's the same but cheaper. Well, I figure I'll just, for 50 bucks, we'll try it out and see how it looks. There seem to be readily available in quantity, so if you wanted a bunch of little beds that match, seems like it's doable. The other companies, a lot of them have different colors. You can get red or white or silver or bronze. I think you're probably limited to this brown color with these, but I don't know, 50 bucks, we'll try it out and see what it does. And now I'm going to load up a bunch of this garden soil.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do?
And there's 20 bags of potting soil. Could you do it cheaper? Sure you could. Could you do it easier? Maybe. I mean, if you had somebody else do it. Could you do it more convenient? Yeah, if we'd have planned better. Me, if I had planned better. We bought some soil. We've talked to a couple places about getting soil. We talked to some compost places. I have talked to several companies, and it just never worked out. Like, we had a company we were gonna buy dump truck loads from, 4 big dump truck loads, and they just went silent. They just ghosted. And we never did get that. We bought some local, they call it garden soil with compost. Everybody grows in it, they said. And we started growing in it, and it put out a bunch of weeds. And I have a bed that's planted in it right now, and it's doing miserable compared to just the Miracle-Gro stuff. So we'll do this for this year. Mix it up, and I'll add some rabbit manure in and see what we can accomplish. But this was the fastest way to get it done and not delay any further. Difficulty level?
These ones are way worse than those.
I'd say a 3.
3 out of 10?
Yeah.
10 being the hardest?
Yeah. Pretty simple.
Yeah, the drill put the screw right through the metal.
Much better with tools.
Yeah.
That's why I intentionally didn't give you any tools to start with, because I wanted you to build it without the tool first.
Look what he had to use.
Yeah. That poor thing. That poor guy. The Amish don't use any of this shit.
It worked just fine.
Charlie's getting all that facial hair so he can get himself a fine Amish woman. If she finds out he's using tools, it's all out the window.
I'm just trying to see some ankles.
Some ankles? I see something. What is this? This is what I saw. Something is chewing. Something's eating the shit out of these leaves here. Please do not spray anything on these plants. Nope. Yep, please don't ever help me without my knowledge.
No, never. Never. Maybe just water, that's it. The things are going past, big.
Why is there 2 cups here?
One has water.
Why you use styrofoam cups?
Because they give them to me at the gas station when I buy coffee in the morning.
Would you like a real cup?
I have like 4 thermoses.
Okay, okay, so it's by choice, that's fine.
Thank you. Well, yeah, because they charged me $3 to refill my thermos, and that's $1.75, and it's bigger.
Really?
Yeah, I was pissed off. I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
That's kind of why I did it.
you should probably start a gas station.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money though, is on the stuff, not the gas. Man, even better. So the water tank is further up the hill and out of the way now. Out of where, less in the way than it was for sure. Hi babe, you have mud on your nose. What have you been doing?
Started out right there, but I hit the water line, and it's sitting right on top of the water line. And it's still higher than where the gutters are going to come out down there, so that's why I'm coming further this way.
Roger. Where's your fire feature gonna go?
My what?
And your dominoes, where are the dominoes gonna go?
Man, I don't play dominoes.
Rube Goldberg machine. You know when they have the dominoes fall and it hits the little ball and the ball goes and lights the matches. It's always something where you could just walk over and flip the light switch.
Yeah.
So there's a water line right here?
Yeah, that goes up to that height.
Oh no shit, yeah, it's right in line with that one.
Be here, so I was going easy. Yeah, I found it.
And you didn't break it?
No.
Oh, day's not over yet.
Don't fucking jinx me.
Here's part of it right here.
No, it isn't. It's a piece of plastic off something else. It's not pipe.
The last water line. Hey, come here. Oh, you can run, huh? Come on. Hello. Your breath doesn't even stink. Can I shave you? Can we just clipper this down a little bit? Can you sit still for that? You'll feel so much better this summer. Oh, pets? Pets? Better watch out for that tractor. So the water will come from here into a gutter, from the gutter into the tank, and from the tank into the pond. Sounds perfect. It always sounds perfect. There's always two little pieces of the puzzle that we find after the fact that are missing, and then we tweak it and it works. It's usually not a big variation either. It's usually pretty close to functioning properly, almost always right off the bat. And by the time you guys see it, it'll work great. And if he can get that knocked out today, which I'll bet he can, we'll be able to test it, because we're supposed to have 13 days worth of rain coming here. Some days we'll have up to 1 inch of rain. So that roof surface there is 30 by 20 feet, I think, is what we have up there. So 600 square.
Look good?
Yeah, this one's lined up, huh?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just how they punched them out, you know?
sure. Did you try flipping them?
I did.
Yeah.
Like I said, I tried to square those. I'll hit those with the drill.
Oh, I ain't worried about it. Yeah, the ones that didn't line up, I would have just fucking put drywall screws, or even these would probably punch through this.
I drilled the one through with a screwdriver.
Yeah. It's a lot of dirt to put in these things. I'm gonna put wood down, firewood inside there, just to take up a lot of the space.
There you go.
You have the hiccups? Do you want a lot of fright?
Time to feed the water dinosaurs.
I always wiggle my fingers in there so they get used to us. Not much activity. Feet of water catchment.
Just about here.
So I have a truck bed full of Miracle Grow soil, and my boy Ken tells me Miracle Grow is the devil. He said it's Monsanto. So he said, dude, that's a pretty house. He said, we need, what do we need? Ocean
Fox Farms Ocean
Forest. Fox Farms Ocean Forest. And to my great surprise, Cody got on their website, started looking around, and there's a co-op about 15 minutes from the shop over here in Waverly, and they happen to have a pallet of it. They have 50 bags. So we're pulling in here to get 50 pounds, 50 more bags
1.5 cubic footers, because that's what they have.
Of dirt. We're about to buy more. Did you ever think, would you have ever thought to yourself, I'm gonna go buy a truckload of dirt? But that's what we're doing. It's special dirt.
Your destination will be on the right.
But in all seriousness, it's got a bunch of live organisms and stuff in it. It's got a bunch of moisture holding ability. It took us around the back probably.
Yeah, it did.
So we're gonna go in here and talk to a man.
That's some dirt.
And probably have to see another man and maybe a woman. There is a woman here, and she was very nice on the phone. So my question was, if I get all 50 bags, can we get any kind of, you know, discount on that, any kind of love? And she said, you got to talk to the boss. So we are here to talk to the boss. Those redneck deer stands are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these fuel tanks. What do you think that is? 1,000? 1,000 gallon? Maybe more? It looks like twice two of ours. 300, but the red one's 500. There's all kind of cool stuff here. I don't even know what some of it is. Alright, so we got 33 here, and then we'll make up the 50 out of here. That's going to be the other half of it. So they had half of it already up. Yeah, we got 10 feet. We got room Yeah, we're 4 short. Not a big deal. That's what $1,000 worth of dirt looks like. $1,000. But it'll grow completely different than what you've seen. You know that shit dirt we got compared to the Miracle Grow stuff? That's how the difference between this and the Miracle Grow stuff will be. Complete different animal. They've actually got a wood miser sitting in here. It's in here for repair. Customer had it and had some issue with it, but I've never seen one in person. And this is the one we were looking at, the 35. We're actually looking at the 45. When you step up to the 45, it has a computer control panel, so you can program it and it will auto cut your dimensional lumber. You can kind of nest it.
Got a car alternator.
Yeah, you pay extra for that. Well, because it has a battery and everything, you're able to.
If you decided not to, that's good.
Yeah, well, because some of them have a car start, you know, a pull cord. But it's cool to see one, you know, actually in person up close how big it actually is.
Yeah. So this is where your engine mounts up, and it just piggybacks the pulleys to run this and this.
I'll bet they sent that motor back.
Probably. The factory warranty, get a brand new one in, slap a new one on it, call it good.
I want to say this is 20,000 sitting right here. I might be off on that. Oh yeah, that totally looks like armadillo. The most gnarliest part of the lawnmower broke. He said, "I know you're not going to believe this, but our inventory system was off." So we're going to go up back inside and they're going to refund 4 bags, which is awesome because I want to go back inside anyways and look around. Like, I look at all this, there's so much cool stuff and I don't even have a clue what some of it is. So guys, Tuesday evening, probably 8:30 maybe. It was just pouring. I literally turned the GoPro on and it stops raining, but it'll be back, don't worry. So Tim got the gutter up across here. It's got the fall on it, which I had never taken into consideration. Your gutters actually have to have fall. They have to move, you know, downhill in some manner. We're going to attach a pipe here that runs to that tank, and then that tank will fill, and the overflow for that tank will run into the pond underground. There'll be a trench cut. But I was just saying the other day, I want to get some gutters up here. I don't think I vocalized that any place publicly, just on video, which hasn't been published yet. So awesome. But I just cut some stuff out of the garden. We let the beds go. All this stuff, we've got lettuce, kale, cabbages, and we let it go. We put it in last year right at the beginning of all the COVID shit, and I just left it in to kind of see what it would do, see if we could rehead the cabbage or reuse it. The few pieces I've tasted were kind of bitter, but the rabbits won't care, so we've let it go. It's run, it went to seed. Some of it grew back from seed. Some is still just, you know, some of the lettuces are just continuing to grow still over a year and a half later. So I just chopped some of them down. I got a bin full. I'm gonna feed the rabbits off real quick. Planted up some more beds tonight, put some of the potted plants into the beds, some of the starts, the veggies, using a new soil. So just kind of making some notes, doing some different soil mixes side by side, exact same stuff planted, so I can show some comparisons on them. So that's what's up tonight.